It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Golden State Warriors. And a nice roll continuing right now for Golden State. They managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. We'll be watching Pau Gasol in this one. He's done it all and done it well for so long now. Seems like, Shaq, he hasn't really slowed up.
You know, I owe this guy an apology because he was up there in age. I thought he was probably done. But he put up a career high last year, 46 points versus the Bucks. He also had his best rebounding season in his career at the age of 34. So, Pau Gasol, from me to you in Spanish, muchas gracias. I'm sorry.
We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Take a look at the Warriors. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
You know, Kevin, on the heels of a strong homestand, I think that can be the perfect launching pad for a team going on the road with confidence to continue their good play.
And that's definitely the way you prefer to be hitting the road. But sometimes after a homestand like the one they just had, you can suffer a little bit of a letdown in the first game of a road trip because all of us sudden the energy of your home crowd isn't available.
So Golden State will get the first possession. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Rush in at the 3 slot. Warriors on D. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry against Rose. Bogut dishes to Curry. The rebound by Gibson. Chicago with the ball. It's a 5-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really on the interior.
It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. The Thunder made a special trip here for one game, back in Oklahoma City for the next one. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
Well, it's hard not to like what they've been showing us lately. I mean, very solid basketball across the board. You can point to a lot of different areas where this team has been outstanding.
And that's why they've been winning so many of these games. I mean, they're just well-rounded. They get the job done on both ends. And when you're clicking like that as a unit, you're going to create problems.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Anthony Morrow. And it's Cantor in the center position. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
And James gets it to go.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Durant dishes to Westbrook. And Cantor throws it down.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Here's Durant. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, Greg, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry. They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Durant, the pass to Cantor. Mozgov with the steal. All sorts of time. Offensive rebound. James outside. No good with the triple.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
It's stolen by Ibaka. And now...
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime. That
was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Mo Williams is checked in for Cleveland. And then for Oklahoma City, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Zingler comes in for Kevin Durant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Shumpert. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Here's Shumpert. Releases. Good as the jump shot falls. Shumpert with the steal. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern. You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jones is checked in. And he gets it to go.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Augustine, that's good. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a chance to scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Anthony Morrow out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Roberson in the 3 spot.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And here's LeBron outside. Another miss by James.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And it's Jefferson in for Jones. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Thunder. And Roberson kicks to Kanter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Really such a security blanket, Greg, when you can count on that second unit to step in and provide key minutes, especially when the game is in doubt.
Williams, he's checked in for Smith. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Durant's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 10. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
James, that's a two-pointer. Here's Irving. Mozgov dishes to James.
2 minutes remaining first half. 2 minutes.
And that one comes up a bit short.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of